Hi, and welcome back to the show. Today we have Zina1. She is a divorce reinvention coach and founder of Believe and Live Again. Thanks very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Kirsten.
So Zina is involved with Believe and Live Again. It's a post-divorce lifestyle coaching and mentoring service for female professionals, entrepreneurs, and businesswomen. And she helps people regain their feminine power after divorce, separation, or traumatic-related, basically, breakdown. Thank you very much for helping our viewers here and agreeing to be interviewed today.
Thank you very much for having me, Kirsten.
So
I'm really excited.
Tell us a little bit about your story. Give us kind of a high level on what's Zina all about.
Where do I start? I'll start with the beginning. I'm a divorced single mom. I'm a lawyer, a project management consultant, and now I'm a post-divorce lifestyle coach. I help mentor people, and I help people to regain, like you rightly said, regain their positive sense of self. How did this start? Well, I was married to a doctor, and it was going well at the beginning, but like things happened and we fell apart. It was really traumatic for so many reasons. As far as I'm concerned, marriage should be forever. I'm a bit romantic that way. Marriage should be forever, and I never expected that mine would break down. But these things happen. I was devastated, I couldn't eat, I was depressed. And the sad thing about it was I'm a strong woman. I'm a professional. In the workplace, I had to keep my masculinity, make sure that I was able to hold my own in the boardroom and, make sure that I was able to deliver the deliverables that, that I was expected to deliver as a project management consultant. But in the toilets, I'd have to go in the toilets, or what you would say restrooms, and cry a bit, and then, powder my face and come out looking strong. I couldn't really show my vulnerable self. And then another part was the fact that I'm a person of faith. I'm a born-again Christian, and the church says, God says, I hate divorce. And so I felt really guilty. I felt ashamed. I just felt completely, disempowered. But then I thought, I'm a lively person, I'm a happy person. Somehow I was able to pull it together. But I know that so many women out there can't. They can't. So I want to use my story, my message. I've got two beautiful daughters, and it has been hard. But I'm here to say that, it doesn't matter what you've gone through. It doesn't matter how traumatic your relationship was or your breakdown was. You can actually believe and live again. You can get married again if you want to, or you can just live the life that you never ever dreamed possible. Travel around the world. Make sure that your life counts. Make sure that you're not just here on earth, taking up room, when you can make a difference in someone else's life and use your message and your story to get people out of a rut. And that's what I'm about, Kirsten.
Well, Zina, thanks for opening up and letting us know a little bit about your soul. But let's look at the profession now. What does a post-divorce coach do?
A post-divorce, basically, my service is for people that have actually gone through the divorce process. So you've been divorced, or you're separated, or you've gone through a relationship breakdown, and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move forward. Some people play the blame game. Maybe if I did this wouldn't have happened, or maybe it was his fault, it was her fault, it was my mother-in-law's fault, it was, I don't know, anybody's fault. And you can't move forward. You're stuck in the past, you're stuck in the rut. You're bitter. You're living in unforgiveness. You can't forgive him or her, and you can't forgive yourself. So you just can't move forward. Your self-esteem is battered. Your confidence is just, all over the place. And so my job is to help you start again. Help, reboost your confidence, help to rejuvenate you, help to re-energize you. I've got the 3 M's, which basically stands for release, reflect, and reinvent you to a better future, a better version of who you are. I'm basically that person that gives you the kick up the butt to say, look, you can make it, you can do it. Don't look at your past. There's so much waiting for you in your future. I do one-to-ones, I do group mentoring workshops, everything geared to get you back on your feet and help you to believe in yourself and to make a difference.
So
that's what I do.
Well, I was going to ask you a bit about the services, but you outlined some of them right there. Let's get to the next question here, which is, can you explain maybe some of the challenges facing professional women? What do they go through during a divorce?
Oh boy, you didn't ask that question, Kirsten.
Just
Where
quickly.
do I start? One of the biggest challenges a divorced professional has is that you've got to, if you're a professional, whatever field you're in, if you're a doctor, if you're in banking, if you're in real estate, whatever you're in, you've always, remember, you're competing with the with the males or with the men in those various roles, and you can't afford to be weak. You've got to be as tough as them. You've got to play the same games. You've got to be able to, if you drink, you've got to be able to drink them under the table if you're, someone that likes alcohol. But you've just got to be able to play hard and work hard. There's no time for, being a Barbie doll. And the biggest challenge is, how do you, balance being a woman, and if you're a mother, being a mum, if you are a mum like I'm a mum, and also being able to hold your own in the workplace. What's the balance? Are you too feminine? Are you too masculine? Normally most professional women are called funny names behind their backs because people, they're too tough. But really, they're not as tough as they are. They're marshmallow inside. So that's a really, really big challenge. Another challenge is the fact that, you're so successful, in the office or in whatever endeavor you have, and you feel like a failure because you couldn't keep your marriage or relationship, so you have that sort of internal voice that keeps telling you, you're a failure. You go through all these limiting beliefs and all that you can't go forward. Sometimes you ask yourself, will I ever find love again? And another challenge is in terms of, sexual urges, how do you move forward? Obviously, lots of people would want to get married again, and you don't want to sort of be jumping from bed to bed. And it's how to make sure that you bring forth the right aura so that people don't think that you're easy or you don't come across desperate. So these are the sorts of things that, I've just touched on. There are so many more, and we'll be here till tomorrow, Kirsten. But if you want to know, after this interview, I'm more than happy to share some more light for you.
A very complex unraveling, I imagine. It's great to have you on, Zina. I appreciate your time, and hopefully we can get you on the show again real soon.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and I hope I've been able to help people out there.
Well, we've been speaking with Zina1. She's a divorce reinvention coach and the founder of Believe and Live Again. Check out their website. It's the same as I just said it there, believeandliveagain.com. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned again soon.